Jingle bells, jingle all the way. No, you're not. No. Okay, we'll just let you go. Myth number 1. There weren't 3 wise men. Well, there could have been, but the fact is we don't know. It never says a specific number. There could have been 2. There could have been 100 if they were rolling deep. That wouldn't have been that wise, which that was their name, so that wouldn't make sense. All I'm saying is we don't know. There were multiple. That's all we know. Myth number 2. When you look at the nativity scene, almost always they have the wise men there at Jesus' birth, but according to the text, it's most likely that they were not there during the birth, but came a year or 2 after. One of the places you can see that is when Herod, after the wise men meet with them and don't return, he orders any baby under 2 to be slaughtered, which is insanely brutal and crazy, but also shows you that he probably was led to believe that at the time they left, Jesus was right around that age, 1 or 2, so anything underneath that. Myth number 3. Jesus probably wasn't born on December 25th. Actually, we're 99.9% sure of that fact, and probably December or winter at all. Now, 2 main things you see in the New Testament for that. One is when Jesus was born, it says the shepherds were tending the flock. Now, during the winter, they're most likely not outside tending the flock. They usually are trying to find shelter because of the cold weather and the brutal weather, and so most likely it shows if they were outside, it was not winter. And then second was Mary and Joseph were going to Rome for a Roman census. Now, same reason. Usually the census was not done during winter because of bad road conditions. The weather could be dropped below 0, and it was not smart and kind of getting the opposite of what you wanted if you did a Roman census with such harsh conditions for travel. Alright, myth number 4. Probably the easiest one, but it just needs said because when I drive around and I see nativity scenes, it doesn't look like 1st century Palestine, it looks like 1950s Pleasantville. Here's the news flash: Jesus was not white. The people around him were not white. He wasn't born into the Cleaver family. He was born into 1st century Jewish family, right? So think about that when you look at nativity, when you look at the pictures of Jesus as a baby. He was not blonde hair, blue-eyed. You go to the Middle East and tell me how many blonde hair, blue-eyed people you see, right? Well, depending if it's tourist season or not, you might see a few, but you know what I mean. Alright folks, that is the top 5 Christmas story myths, and with that there's only one thing left to do, and that is listen to Christmas music and read Christmas stories. Signing out.